The man exploited blind spots in the guard's vision to live hidden behind the wealthy man's back. Not only could he share the wealthy man's wife, but he also freeloaded on food and lodging in his home. What was even stranger was that the wealthy man never sensed the man's presence. This bizarre skill of the man's was honed through relentless training in prison. Locked up behind bars, the man constantly schemed to escape, but the prison was heavily guarded, leaving him utterly helpless, unless the guards couldn't see him at all. Thus, the man conceived a daring plan. By exploiting blind spots, he'd render himself undetectable, then seize the chance to escape. When the guard peered through the door crack during a cell check, he found the man gone, mistaking him for an escapee. The guard rushed in to investigate. To his shock, the man was hiding behind the wall, furious and humiliated, and slapped him across the face, depriving him of his meal. But the man didn't get angry. Instead, he smiled faintly, knowing this method worked, so he climbed onto the window frame. When the guard came to check again, he found the prisoner gone once more. After entering, the guard scanned the room and spotted the man on the window frame. He beat him mercilessly again, thinking the man would give up, but the prisoner trained even harder. Inside the cell, he practiced evading the guard's blind spots. When the guard inspected again, he found only the man's discarded clothes, but no trace of the prisoner. He sensed someone was there, yet couldn't locate him, but the man's silhouette gave him away. The guard drew his baton, and upon discovery, delivered another brutal beating, but the man remained undeterred. He continued honing this elusive technique, learning from repeated failures. He drew an eye on his hand, his warning signal. He aimed not just for silence, but to anticipate the guard's next move, and evade before contact. During the final inspection, the guard detected no trace of the man. More bizarrely, even when struck, he couldn't see his attacker. The enraged guard tried to retaliate, only to be struck down again. The man finally escaped the prison, sneaking into the tycoon's mansion, but the tycoon had already sensed something, grabbing his golf club, ready to attack. Yet after searching high and low, he found no trace of the man. When the tycoon fell into a deep sleep, the woman quietly emerged, spotting the man through the mirror's reflection. She let out a long-forgotten smile. Unbeknownst to them, the tycoon had a hidden ace up his sleeve. Still unable to locate the man, the usually taciturn woman suddenly spoke. The tycoon thought she had finally come to her senses, and embraced her tightly, but the woman was deeply conversing with the man behind her. From that day on, the woman no longer brooded. Each day she meticulously prepared 4 dishes and a soup, yet the man remained hidden behind the tycoon. Noticing the woman's unusual behavior, the tycoon turned in confusion to investigate, but could never uncover the truth. After the tycoon left, the man reappeared behind the woman. Strangely, both stood on the scale, yet it showed only the woman's weight. In reality, the man had died in prison long ago. All this was merely an illusion created by the woman.